Hey guys, I'm Mr. Sneller. I'm a teacher.
And I'm Sammy, his daughter.
And this is Foxy. She's a dog. Welcome to episode 2. We're so glad that you guys came back. Thank you so much to everyone who watched episode 1 and gave us all the kind words. We really like making these and we hope you're enjoying watching them. Today we have...
pretty much some of the same old stuff plus new segments.
Same old stuff. After one episode, it's same old stuff. But we also got some new fun stuff we're really excited about, so enjoy the show.
Uh-huh.
All right, it's time for today's riddle. Every episode, we're going to read a riddle from this book, Difficult Riddles for Smart Kids. But before we read today's riddle, of course, we have people clamoring for the answer to the last daily riddle, which was, if you recall from episode 1, you can see me in water, but I never get wet. What am I? Sammy, you claim to know the answer to this. Do you still know the answer to this?
I still do, yes.
You can see me in water, but I never get wet. What am I?
Your reflection.
Oh, your reflection. Very clever. All right, for today's riddle, what occurs once in every minute, twice in every moment, yet never in 1,000 years? Do you think you know the answer to this one?
I do think I know the answer to this one.
Is it because you read this book at breakfast for months, perhaps?
No.
J'accuse. We'll tell you the answer to this riddle. If you think you know it, go ahead and get in touch with me. And we will reveal the answer on the next episode.
Stay tuned.
All right. Now it's time for Fun Facts with Foxy. In this segment, I'm going to read some facts from this awesome random illustrated facts book. And then Sammy and Foxy are going to vote on whether those facts were fun or not by raising their little paws. Here is a fun fact about bugs. Bugs are weird. Some honeybees quack. Fun?
Fun.
Is it fun to think of a honeybee that quacks? Fun.
Fun.
Caterpillars have more muscles than humans. That's crazy. That's a lot of muscles. Fun?
Fun.
Oh, a middling fun. Dragonflies can see in all directions at once. That's pretty fun. Fun?
Fun.
Fun. And I know this is fun. That's why I saved it for last. There were some bees in France that were found to produce blue and green honey. And it turned out they had been eating waste from a local candy factory. So they were making this weird colored honey.
Fun.
Foxy says enthusiastically fun. And that's Fun Facts with Foxy. She's not leaving. Oh, she is leaving this time. She's gone. She's out.
Hello again.
Hey guys, this is the segment where we don't know the name of it. So if you have an idea, let us know. But I'm going to solve a Rubik's Cube. And we're going to tell some jokes from this old joke calendar we found from 2016 in our house. Let's do this. Hey, Sammy.
What?
Why are fish so bad at basketball?
They don't like getting close to the net?
Why wouldn't the team play with the third basketball?
Because it was an odd ball.
Why are babies so good at basketball?
Because they like to dribble. That's disgusting.
Hey, Sammy.
What?
Why or what do you get when you play basketball in Hawaii?
Hula hoops.
Next. Hey, Sammy.
What?
What do cobras put on their bathroom floors?
Reptiles.
Hey, Sammy, what do you call a ladybug that won't clean up its room?
Litter bug.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Annette.
Annette who?
Annette to use the bathroom, so please open the door. I didn't get that one at first.
Hey guys, welcome to Art with Sammy. If you watched the show last week, or episode, then you'll know pretty much what this is about. But
It's about chocolate.
But pretty much the gist of it is I'm going to show 3 prompts and kind of describe what they are. They're for drawing, art.
But
everything.
before we do that, let's talk about last week's prompts because we have a couple pieces of artwork to show off. What was the artwork prompt that you chose to do, Sammy?
I chose to draw a candy-inspired person.
All right, let's take a look at that, and you can tell us about it.
All right.
All right, what are we looking at, Sammy?
So, pretty much, I was inspired by the shiny, hard-shelled candy. Lollipops, suckers, everything like that. So, I decided to shade the hair differently than I normally do to make it look like it was almost plastic-like.
That's awesome. This shininess really comes through. I love it.
Thank you.
That is super cool. And we do have a piece of artwork that was sent to us by a viewer. And if you ever want to send artwork in, my email's in the description of the video. Just have your parents email it to me, and we will show it off on the episode with your permission, of course. So let's take a look at some artwork. Oh, look at that.
That's cool.
They went with a candy-inspired person, too.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy body.
Lollipop.
Lollipop is like a just kind of a lean-in thing.
Gingerbread thing. Oh, I like the thumbs up.
I like the candy corn hat. Did you notice that?
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
Oh, I just noticed this. The sun's made out of Skittles. That is fantastic. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us. That is so cool. And now, let's get some new prompts so we can get some new creativity flowing. What can we draw for next time?
All right. So today I'm going to follow the same thing. A person, a landscape, and a kind of challenge for everything. For the person, draw a pet as a human. No cat ears or dog tail or anything. Completely human. You know?
That's awesome.
And if you don't have a pet, draw an animal that's significant to you or just a famous animal in general.
Or maybe a pet you want.
Yeah, maybe a pet you want. For a landscape, draw something from the past. This is really vague, but like the past is amazing and fascinating, and trying to paint it or draw it can be really challenging, but also really rewarding.
Awesome.
And for the everything challenge, draw something from another world.
Ooh.
This could be from another dimension, from outer space, anything and everything.
That is fantastic. And just like last time, you're going to pick one of those to draw also, right?
Yes.
So we'll show off your artwork, and anybody who wants to send something in, we'd love to see y'all's too. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Hey guys, this is a new segment that I'm very excited about. This is actually a segment that was suggested by one of my friends from college who has a young daughter. He watched our episode 1 and wrote in and said, hey, you guys should answer some of these questions that my very young daughter is asking me because I don't know what to say. So we're going to call this segment Big Questions, Little Answers. And here's how it works. I'm going to throw out a question to you and to all our viewers. And the challenge is you have to research the correct answer to this question and then have your parents email me with your answer. But your answer can be no longer than 2 sentences. And they must be coherent sentences, no crazy rambling run-on sentence to explain it. So I'm going to ask a question, and I want to hear your answer to this question in 2 sentences or less. Big questions, little answer. And the first big question is, why is there water all around the continents? Why is there water all around the continents? If you think you can answer this question in 2 sentences or less, have your parents send your answer in, and we'll read it on the next episode. Big questions, little answers.
Bye.
Hey guys, a while back, I saw online that a very clever teacher had figured out a way to use Google Sheets, a very boring spreadsheet application, and had figured out a way to make it to where his students could do pixelated art projects in Google Sheets, and I thought it was awesome. So I used a version of his method and came up with this blank template that my students could use to design Rubik's Cube mosaics. They've come up with some fantastic stuff. So in this segment, I'm going to show you one of those mosaics that we built here at the house, my wife and I. Let's take a look. What do you think, Sammy?
Oh, wow. I really like that.
It looks like, is it a sunset? A sunrise? Who's to say? But the sun is either going up or
going down
over the ocean, which is pretty beautiful.
It's beautiful. It looks like it could be adapted into a painting, or who knows, it could be the painting itself.
That's right. I really like how the orange and red and yellow have all kind of been blended randomly, and it creates that kind of like shimmer effect of a good sunrise or a good sunset.
Very scattered, right?
Awesome. And as you can probably see, there's little Foxy in the corner. Originally, we were going to have Foxy display the mosaics, but she was not in the mood, so we just snapped a picture of her in the 1 second that she was still. But if you want to design your own mosaic for us to build, I'm going to put a link that will create a copy of that Google Sheet in the video description for this one. So feel free to design something, then have your parents email it to me, and we'll build it and display it. It'll be awesome. And eventually, I'll get this one to start making them with us too.
No, I'd rather stick to pixelated art. Bye.
All right, this is another new segment. I know that's a lot of new segments, but don't worry. This one is not going to be on every episode, but when we come across something that we know you would like, we're going to tell you about it. And today, that thing is The Morning Buzz with the Bees, Mr. Burrow's morning show that is basically like a combination of actual morning announcements at school, like going through the pledge and the weather and who was born on this day, with some really awesome segments. And on top of that, he's got adorable kids that he uses all the time. It's fantastic.
They're super cool.
You should definitely watch this show. And if nothing else, he tries baby food every episode. Who doesn't want to see a grown man eat baby food and react to it? Possibly gross baby food either. So, highly recommend it. I'm going to put links in the description below so you can find it easily. The Morning Buzz with the Bees. We highly recommend.
Go check it out.
All right, guys, that's the end of our show for today. Episode 2 done. We hope you guys are doing well. We hope that you're staying healthy and safe and happy. We hope you've enjoyed watching us keep our brains active. We hope you're keeping your brain active. And we'll be back again soon. Read some books. Make good choices. Stay awesome. And
keep being you.
Yeah, don't sniff that.